You're welcome for being real. Now, I also want to emphasize that I don't think these people are getting paid. I think that they honestly have these huge followings, that they've built that rapport over here, and people just genuinely want to follow them over, and they're intrigued, and so they're going over to the app and engaging with their content. But I also think that there's a lot of bigger creators that have also paid to play, and they're in these communities, whether they're on like the school platform or wherever, where they're actually engaging with one another's content to like push their videos out, but they're paying to get into those communities. And personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with paying to play, but I think that should be like a disclosure, like, hey, I've made XYZ amount, and I'm actually in a paid community where we're kind of pushing each other's content. I'm engaging, they're engaging with me. I'm kind of getting my videos seen more. Like, be transparent is what I'm trying to say. Whereas I'm not in a paid community. I mean, I'm in other communities, but I'm not in a paid flip community where we're just focusing solely on engaging with each other's content. I'm just throwing my content out there and seeing who bites, because honestly, I feel like that's the best way to grow, because it's a brand new app. So if you have people over here pushing your content just to push your content because you've paid for people to kind of push your content, you're never really going to know if your video is going to hit or not, because people are forcefully pushing your shit. Whereas if you're just putting your videos out on Flip and you're being like, you know, what hooks work, what content works, what videos do people like to see, what reviews do people like, what style review do people like, you're learning a lot faster. You're maybe growing a little slower, but I think in the long run, this is why I always say the tortoise always wins the race. You're going to benefit because you're going to know like this content will pop off, this content doesn't do well. If you're in a paid community where all your content is going to get pushed because you have people pushing your content because you're working together as a community, then you're never really going to know, like, you're never really going to know, like, is your content good or is your content bad? Does that make sense? That's just my perspective, but you know, people aren't going to agree with me. People want that fast dopamine hit of like, I'm getting views, I'm making money, I'm doing well, I'm a leader in this space. And honestly, I feel like anything worth having, anything worth doing, anything worth being great at takes freaking time. So enjoy the freaking journey, as corny as that freaking sounds, and like just slowly but steadily learn the platform. Obviously read the community guidelines and all of that stuff, but I'm not in it for like a quick fix. Of course, I would love if my video popped off, but at the same time, it's like, I want to be real with my audience because I'm building a genuine community over there. Does that make sense? Okay, that's all I got to say about that. But anyways, if you have any more questions about Flip, just drop them below and I'll try to answer as many as I can.